This feels so weird. I feel like I've been in my bedroom with you many, many times.
Whoa.
Nina.
Why do you start like that?
That's the way your interviews always kind of start, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I am not the first person that has said that to you.
You're the first person that said that to me, the first sentence that's been said, for sure.
Yes.
You'll be at the Emerald City Comedy Club all this weekend. And make sure people get tickets for that, man. Excited to have you come to town, dude.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. I went to Seattle, I want to say like 6 years ago. I did some stand-up out there at this other spot. I think they closed it down already. Was the Parlor or something like that?
Yeah, they're closed now.
Okay. But yeah, I remember Seattle being one of my top comedic places that I've been to, you know.
Dope. Yeah, you'll like the Emerald City Comedy Club too. It's
yeah.
new.
Is it new?
It's new, yeah, and it's big. It's huge, so you can pack it out. Yeah, it's great. What else has been going on, man?
Touring. I just wrapped season 3 of Shrinking. It's this show on Apple TV. Harrison Ford stars in it. Jason Segel. So much fun. It's great working with a legend like that, man. This dude is just, he's 83, but he's like still really sharp, still quick on his feet. I'm lying. He's 83. He's 83 as hell.
Back to my point. Great show. Been in my room.
But he's a legend, dude. He's so much
Yeah, that's cool. He's all the way 83, though.
Yeah.
He's for sure 83. And he's a pilot. Did you guys know he's a pilot?
No.
No.
That's so
He's been
cool.
flying planes since he was 52 years old, dude. It's crazy. Yeah.
50.
Does that make
Just
you...
crashed twice. So.
Oh,
whoa.
well,
Yeah.
I mean, you're a pilot at 83.
He's still standing.
Yeah. I don't think he knows that information's on the internet though, because he keeps asking me to fly with him. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
All right, show him. I'm like, is this you, man?
Yeah. I like someone who has 100% success rate with those things.
Yeah.
You know?
Is this you crawling out the rubble? Like, no, dude.
Do any of your co-stars, or even like him, Harrison Ford, do they ever come to your shows? Like doing your stand-up is a different experience.
So the only person that's been to my shows is the Jessica Williams. She's on Shrinking, because she used to do stand-up. Like she like hosted shows. So we've done shows together. But aside from that, no. Wait, Lamorne from New Girl. He comes to I've done some of his shows because he hosts shows. And I think that's about it.
Okay. Well, you can have a separate persona.
It's a completely different persona than my TV personas.
Yeah.
Like this is like kind of me at my rawest.
Yeah.
My most exciting, my most controversial, I would say.
Oh.
Do you find it funny when people come up to you after shows and they know you from your other projects and then they see your stand-up?
Most people are coming to my shows because of the shows that I've been on. Mm-hmm. They don't come to my shows because I do stand-up. They come and they're pleasantly surprised. They're like, wow, man, I didn't know you actually do stand-up.
Yeah.
And I've been doing it longer than I've been acting.
Yeah. I do stand-up as well, but I get the
nice.
I get the same response kind of from the radio crowd though, because they'll hear me on the radio and stuff like that, and they'll come to my shows and they're like, oh, I had no idea that you cuss so much. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, different venue. But yeah, it's always interesting to see people's reaction to like your stand-up versus the other things that you do. Have you ever thought about giving up stand-up because, acting and things like that? I know a lot of people do, but
I've thought about it, but it's just I feel like it's such a necessity. I feel like it keeps you sharp. I feel like it helps you know what people are laughing at now. Mm-hmm. I think it's more intimate. I think it's more rewarding, like immediate reward. When you do a show or a movie, you got to wait for like a year before it comes out, So I really like kind of the immediate reaction to the jokes. I like being like with people, like feeling that energy, giving that energy out. I just also love just a room full of people laughing really hard. It's so much fun, You're just like, you kind of, you're like, yeah, you better laugh. Yeah. It kind of feels like it's a little sexual,
It is,
yeah.
I'll make you laugh harder if you want.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait. Consent.
Like, all right.
Wait for the consent.
Yeah, with your consent,
Yeah,
crowd.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you said controversial, though. So what kind of things are you talking about that's so controversial?
It's not super controversial. I tend to not be political because I feel like that's polarizing. I want everybody to have fun. Unless it's a really funny joke that both sides can laugh at, I won't do them. But controversial in that I will just go there, it'll be a topic and I'll actually like delve into that topic, whether it be marriage, whether it be family, and I just like to do, I'm not like a clean comic. So, I'm not like a Nate Bargatze kind of comic, which is not a slight at him. I think he's great. It's just I don't say a bad word.
Is it
like
cool if when we, this interview goes up on the show and on the internet, if we use like a headline that's like Damon Wayans Jr. slams Nate Bargatze for not being a real comic? Can we do something like that? Okay, great.
No, because I'm a real comic, not like Nate. No, I love Nate.
It's just funny.
He has a book in the airport. I'm just like, this guy's
he's great. I know he's killing it. He's great. Yeah. But it's just funny how you say something like that. I was just doing stand up with one of his features as a little person. Really funny as well. And I was just like kind of envious. Like I would love to eventually do that, to be like a clean comic, because you don't necessarily need the bad words. You don't need the fillers. It's fun. I find it fun.
It's fun, like going all the way there.
It is.
I think it pulls emotions more though, doesn't it? Like when you use certain words, like you just feel it more as somebody in the audience, not a comic. So as somebody who's watching that, you kind of want it.
I agree. And I think a lot of the guys that come to my shows are pleasantly surprised, because it's some of my jokes are a little fratty. Some of my jokes are just, for the ladies. I feel like I have everything.
Yeah.
When you come to the shows, and it's a lot of fun. I talk about, the shows that I do. I talk about my experience on New Girl, my experiences on Happy Endings. But it's not just about that. I talk about just my personal life as well, and my observations, which is pretty weird.
Do you feel like you were just kind of born weird and funny? I mean, you come from such a funny family. Like, it's almost like there's pressure there.
I don't know if there's pressure, but I definitely do feel like I was born weird and funny, for sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I think it's partly you're born being funny, and then partly you just learn behavior. Like you learn how to, roast people. You learn how to get thick skin, because my family will roast the hell out of you. Yeah, you just learn kind of that comedic math, without even actually sitting there and like taking classes. You're just like, oh, okay, that's good. That's all right. That's the punchline. And,
I just feel like I picture you in your diapers just sitting there looking around like, oh my God.
You're picturing him in his diaper?
Now you're being pictured in your diaper.
Man,
yeah, there's all kinds of stuff.
No, say
not
that.
Creepy. I feel like I'm a visual person. And so like, I just got that, living room vibe. It's just instilled as a child.
Do you see him as a child, or do you see him as he is now, but like
in a diaper?
Yeah.
Because that's different.
Well, I mean, what's funny? These are the types of conversations I normally have with people when I meet them, because I just like to know like the origin story. You know what I mean? Like really what got you here.
What's the action figure behind you?
This is Goku.
Oh, okay.
Super Saiyan Goku. We could check that out.
Did you say you said that like you know who that is, Jubal?
I do sort of know who that is. I know the name.
Yeah, you kind of have to know who Goku is at this point.
Yeah,
it's casual. It's like a casual, Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Ball.
Okay.
That's right. Do you have more of those too? Because I thought I saw some other.
Oh yeah, I got 3. There's 3 of them.
That's dope. I'm guessing you are a fan of Dragon Ball and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I used to draw. Like that's what I wanted to be ultimately when I was younger. I wanted to be an animator. I used to draw all the time. Yeah. And then I accidentally opened one of my dad's checks, and I was like, wait a minute. I ain't want to do this comedy.
That's some serious work though. Animation, that is crazy talent.
It's a lot of work. I used to draw. That was like my first job as a kid. Well, it wasn't like a job. It was in middle school. I would draw anime breasts. I would draw anime titties.
But you were serious about it. You did it like it was a job.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's cool. $5 a titty.
No, I thought it just got weirder than me. Yes.
I wish I went to school with you, because like none of my friends could draw. They would draw terrible ones.
They were so good too.
I bet.
Yeah, like the perfect, areola size.
Wow.
Yeah, because
sometimes it would be so good. I would look at it and be like, "Nah, I'm keeping that
one." Because my friends all drew that stuff too, but they were terrible artists. Man, I wish I would have gone to school.
I was crushing it. I was making so much bank.
How about you guys? Did you guys draw boobies?
Didn't have to draw them.
No?
We have them.
No.
Different.
That's just a guy thing, I think.
I think so too. Yeah.
It was. There was a kid that was like right under me, and he drew them too, but he got caught by his teacher. and he like ran away to the supermarket across the street. It was so funny. I was like, bro, I gotta teach you how to like hide.
He watches you and he's like, man, I want to be just like that guy. I want to be able to draw
he's like, Damon's doing it. And I was like, I don't
know what he's talking about. What that weirdo
snitching on me, man. You can't.
I like to see what the people in the grocery store are like. Why is this kid in here?
Still clinging to his paper boobies.
Because he's been drawing boobies. Okay. What would people that are fans of yours be surprised? I mean, obviously Dragon Ball Z, but like other things that you're into that people don't know, like just hobbies of yours or things that you're really passionate about.
I'm left-handed. People don't know that about me. I actually did some research on left-handed, and did you know that only 10% of the world's population is left-handed?
I mean,
I did not know that.
I'm left-handed. I think
it's crazy to me. Because like so many people who are like notable figures are left-handed. You know, Oprah's left-handed, Obama's left-handed, Bill Clinton, and that's just a couple of people on the Epstein list. But,
a lot of left-handers on there.
Bill Gates, left-handed.
Hey man, I know that you gotta go, but thank you for joining us for a little bit, man. I appreciate it, and we'll make sure everybody checks out your shows this weekend at the Emerald City Comedy Club.
Man, thank you guys. You guys really lifted my spirits. It was good. Thank you for having me.
Have a good one, and Nina will continue to think about you.
I'll see you in my room later.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'll see you later.